Hi, I'm Henry.
Hi, I'm Luz.
Hi, Dolores.
Yeah, Enrique Casal.
Hello everyone, my name is Pelaez, and today I want to discuss a controversial subject, and is the need that we have to educate our children in moral values. I don't know if most of the parents have a concern in regards to how effective their education is at home, and if there is anything that they need to do to improve that education that their children are receiving in schools. Also, we have parents that have been evaluating their role as parents and what they do at home to improve the education of their children. Today, before I go into the subject, I want to share with you some facts that I gathered from the Substance and Mental Health Services Administration. An average of 28.3% of underage drinkers drank alcohol during the past month. And also the underage drinkers, which is from the ages of 12 to 20, consume more alcohol than those who are legally able to drink. The use of marijuana remains constant since 2005, and that's 6.82% of our children. Those exposed to marijuana less frequently are more likely to have problems of drugs in the future. During 2004, the use of cigarettes climbed from 16.8% to 19.7%. That's closely to 25% of our children. What is causing these problems is the lack of communication that we have at home. We're not communicating in an effective manner to our children. We're not educating in values at home, and this is pushing our children to have these kind of problems. We have a misconception that the education they receive in school, which will range you from an A to a B, whatever they get in a report card, is how they're doing in life, and that's their rating that they will receive later on when they have to deal with different problems, and that's something that we have to change. It's not about a letter that we get in a report card. It's about the education they receive at home and they receive at school. It's not the school's responsibility to educate in values. It's the responsibility of the parents to keep engaged with the education their children are receiving. The school is in charge of educating our children in subjects such as math, Spanish, English, any academics. But if we don't teach values at home, we'll continue having these problems. Of course, we cannot ignore that in the future, our children will encounter problems of alcohol and drugs, or they will be exposed to those problems. If we take action and start educating in values such as responsibility, honesty, any moral values that we can teach our children, we will change that behavior later on. We will educate our children by doing this how to deal with peer pressure. That's very important. Most of our children are victims of peer pressure by the group of friends, and by educating on values, we will make them more strong. We will create strong personalities to help them deal with these problems. What we need to do today, I have some highlights. We can take action by tell them your life stories and teach through them. Of course, we want to teach as far as your experiences in life. If we are able to do that and teach by our actions or by what we experienced before, of course we will be more effective in the education of values. You can live your life according to your values. In other words, walk the talk. We need to show our children that what we're teaching them is what we practice. If we don't have an active practice, we don't practice what we teach, of course, is definitely not going to work. expose them to your religion. The things that they learn in church will definitely help. They will not learn anything negative. Pay attention to who else might be teaching values to your kids. If we have a good communication with our teachers, that will definitely help on getting an idea of what they're learning in school. Of course, talk to them about values in a relaxed manner. Don't put pressure on them. Have them give your feedback of what they think. Involve kids in helping others. Teach them as far as how they can help in their community. That also will teach values. We need to take action right now and have them and change your attitude as far as the way that we're educating, pushing values, pushing the communication that we have with our children. This will have a great impact on the way that our children will react later on when they face problems such as alcohol or drugs, if they're exposed to that type of environment. That will create strong personalities. Definitely, that's my invitation today. I want to give you the things that we will create by doing a better job educating our children at home, and definitely you will see the results when they reach a teenager age. That's when they really start facing these problems. I want to thank you very much for your attention.